Sprinkles! What about the White Swan event? You know, the White Swan event, we're going to talk about that today and much, much more. Do you remember, I've been speaking about the White Swan event. I've noticed no one was talking about it at all. No one even said the term, fans. Just to let you know, I started saying the term. Because everybody in crypto was talking about Black Swan. Everyone said Black Swan because everyone was expecting to jeet early in 2025 this year. Do you remember? And I could identify that last year as well. So I kept saying, interesting, everyone's talking about Black Swan. I wonder if what happens is we get a White Swan instead. We don't, because and that's pretty much, you get a perfect synchronicity when it comes to just how the pendulum moves, friends, because like everyone's looking for a Black Swan, man. Everyone, and why is that? Because they're anchoring to the last cycle. They're anchoring to 2020. They're anchoring to the zombie virus, right? They're anchoring to this, yes? So they're haunted by the zombie virus and they're haunted by China banning Bitcoin here. Pretty much another Black Swan, if you were like, bang, bang, double Black Swan of sorts. And I was just wondering, I'm speculating. I wonder if like what's actually going to appear is like an unforeseen good news event. That's why we're very, very bullish on altcoins, especially we still are, considering all these. And also, friends, don't forget, I was talking about this type of like double bubble alt season wave things like since this 2022, just specifically because we had in Bitcoin's first cycle, it was double bubble Bitcoin, and then it was double bubble altcoins here, and then it was double bubble Bitcoin again here. And now I'm thinking, okay, maybe it switches around a double bubble altcoins. I'm thinking about that. And like, it feels like it might be closer to reality simply because Donald Trump has done the Crypto Strategic Reserve announcement. So I've been saying White Swan for past 6 months, and now you know where it comes from. It's just because I'm like, man, everyone's looking for a Black Swan. I go, I know it's going to be contrarian, but wow, what if we just get a White Swan? And that's why I was even like, just to show you, man, I don't have an ego, friends. I don't have an ego or pride when it comes to these because I was talking about dark prophecy. So technically, if I had an ego or pride, I would be the last person to even be contemplating about a White Swan. I'll be talking about 3 Black Swans, right? But I was like, no, it is what it is. Like, okay, the crowd is now expecting super doom and to cheat early. Okay, maybe they're going to really regret it and FOMO in harder, and they're going to think this time is different. So a White Swan event for crypto that will push us up higher later in the cycle. I am noticing that my frequent use of the term White Swan is now spreading to other crypto KOLs. So I'm seeing other people who don't even follow me. They're talking about it, White Swan. Interesting if we manifest it, right? It feels more like, here's the thing, friends. A Black Swan freak accident is basically been happening to ETH BTC. I'm thinking maybe it turns around in a good way for us, you know, and not just with, you know, the Donald Trump tweets that we saw earlier before as well, but with more. Because this ETH BTC it could be considered as a Black Swan, man. Like you've done this. You were great in a bull market. Great in a bear market. You were strong in the bear market, yeah, Ethereum. And then in the bull market, you fell off the cliff. And you've had the longest downtrend in history. And like, yes, I'm still hopeful things reverse, but also how much can they reverse, friends? I've shown you this a Fibonacci from the top to the bottom, and ETH BTC coming back up here. That'll be about, that's Ethereum is around 6.5% of Bitcoin's price. So if Bitcoin got to 250K and you did 6.5% of that, you get about a $16,000 ETH. But they don't have to top out together. Maybe Bitcoin's 200K. Okay, so what would Ethereum be? If Bitcoin is 200K, you get a $13,000 Ethereum. Okay, now what I can actually do is trying to line these up. I don't think this is like a lot of you have said, Sommi, does that mean the diminishing gains don't happen? We kind of like get a good one. Yeah, it does. It does, just because we've gone through such a bad period of time. This is the Ethereum chart. If you draw a fib from the top to the bottom, okay, this is it right now. Where would a $13,000 or $15,000 ETH come? It'd be right here. By the way, $16,000 ETH is still possible. Look at this. It's still like below the 4th fib extension, this euphoria point. So look, and to be honest, man, if ETH is just above $10,000, I think like Pulse Chain and everything, we win. We just need it above $10,000, and everything on top of that is extra juice. So hopefully there's a positive carry-on effect from everything we've been seeing. And I just want to remind you as well, man, a lot of these things, friends, they're coming to surprise us. You know, like look at David Sachs. President Trump has announced a crypto strategic reserve consisting of Bitcoin and other top crypto. This is consistent with week 1 EO. President Trump is keeping his promise to make US the crypto capital of the world more at the summit. So think about like a white swan might appear at the end to kind of like give the double bubble alt season wave of sorts as a reflection of like, because Trump really wants to make US the crypto capital of the world, they sacrificed a lot of things like, you know, security or planning for bad events in the future, which is what we want. You know, that's exactly what we want. We want people to suspend belief. Also, we've still got some negative Nancy. So Mr. Cryptico, this is old recycled news from 6 weeks ago. Administration is trying everything to spark a rally. News usually gets faded. Let's see what happens in the coming days and weeks. Yeah, it is true. It is true. But it's bull market, man. As you can see, I know we're all like, man, everybody's bullish. No, they're not. No, they're not. Not everyone's bullish, man. They'll get bullish as the prices go up higher. They need to see higher and higher prices. I want to remind you how fast things change as well, right? So yesterday, Crypto makes a video about 30K Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin reverses to 94, 95,000, right? You have Ben Copen calling for a $700 ETH, and then it reverses up to 2,500. For 6 years, Charles Carkinson was shitting on XRP, but today he's embracing them as good technology. Real. It's true. Trump hated Bitcoin at 10K. Even, I think, replying to Trump in that tweet was Richard Hart. Richard replied to tweet saying, hey, I think you're going to be mighty surprised in a few years. We'll come back to this post. And we did, right? Trump hated Bitcoin at 10K, loves it at 100. Uncle Peter Schiff was known to be anti-Bitcoin, but now that Trump mentioned XRP in the crypto strategic reserve, Peter is now more understanding of the Bitcoin entry, but taking an anti-altcoin stance. Many more bull market switcheroos to come. This is you and me on our journey together, friends. Of course, we are on a journey together. Catching all our friends. Always catching. Got you. You gonna make it? But yeah, friends, I mean, like, Pikachu, yeah, I think you're alright. I imagine him a bit cute little Pikachu's bruised, battered, just waiting. You know, we've been through a lot. It's been a treacherous journey so far. Hopefully it turns around. If you're wondering, are we doing everything to turn around? Yes. Yes, we are, friends. Saints candles get lit. Okay, we light them all the time. We're lighting so many candles. Remember, I've written a public message for Katri, the Finland crime investigations journalist from Finland, who was writing about Richard Hart and just very, very anti-Richard Hart thing. I go, hey, 250,000 people here. You're going to write for searching truth and justice? Yeah. How much truth and justice is there when 250,000 people are saying this guy is innocent and 1 or 2 people on the other side saying he's not? 250,000. I think we deserve a proper article and for everything to turn around. Now, this is a live look at a normal pulse chain holder. This is funny and cool. This is great. Pictured, pulse chain holder celebrates being 4% up on the day after the past 4 years bear market. So this is wonderful. Wonderful. I think that's a perfect representation of everything that's come around out here. Friendship confirmed, Mr. Salty C, Pico to Pico. Still doomed. Yeah, I know, man. That's exactly, I know how it feels. It is what it is. I would be concerned, as I've told you, if ETH BTC was up here and we were down here, I'd be very, very, very concerned. But if ETH BTC was up there, friends, that is Ethereum $6,800 right now. So yeah, if Ethereum was $6,800 and Pulse Chain's at this current dire state, something's really wrong. Really, really, really wrong. Everyone got it totally wrong with this part of your portfolio. But it's not. Ethereum's weighted everything down. Okay, so that's why it's not like to make you feel better. It's just to show you, like, it's not that you got the thing wrong. It's that the weather that's come out. There's a storm out here. That's pretty much what's it. And it's not going to last forever. I found this hilarious as well. So Ansoy Friends has been partying. This is hilarious. What's understood doesn't need to be explained. And then we have him just like obviously middle finger. I don't know why. I got a pet peeve against that middle finger. Like, hey, take a picture for me so I can upload it and show everybody how cool I am. I'm gonna give you the bird. It just looks just so like, I don't know. It's just so weird. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe are you middle finger in the camera person? I'm not. I like the bunny ears. Or I like the love heart. Or I like the scratching my wrist. Not like the, hey, I hate you looking at me. Just, you know, it is what it is. First reply. Is that cum on your nose, brother? That's funny. And then what happens next? He deleted the photo. Oh, man, that's funny. So, actually, friends, I made a tweet here. He's partying like he took profit on Sol up there. So, I'm just poking a bit of fun. We're having some fun here. It's going to get way, way, way more extreme. We've seen nothing yet. Okay, we've seen nothing yet. Like you're desensitized with me. We're desensitized to laser eyes. We're even desensitized to Bitcoin Maxi saying, have fun staying poor. Okay, we're desensitized to that. Which makes you wonder, man, what's going to come next? Politicians get a Bitcoin tattoo. Remember, I've been thinking about just weird, eccentric things out here that are going to play out. We're waiting. Also, this post, right? Don't give up hope. XRP versus Ethereum. Look at that, man. Years and years and years of down. 1, 2, 3, 4 years down. This is the third cycle curse, by the way. This was XRP's third cycle was here. Just to show you. So XRP, friends, this was its bull market performance. It bled against Ethereum because Ethereum did well in its second cycle. And then bear market, and now XRP is actually going up in cycle number 4. How about that, huh? How about that? Just shows you, man, like you are going to do well, you will. It's just a matter of time. Now, I'm hoping for Pulse Chain, we don't have to like wait forever, per se. We do have a big advantage, though. We're in the second cycle. Pulse Chain, worst case. It's Hex's second cycle. Pulse Chain, though, is new chain, new ecosystem. Like, it's the same people, but like we can definitely tell, man, there's a lot of new stuff on Pulse Chain. It's a cycle 1. I mean, you have PDI on it. You have the P tokens. It's cycle 1 and stuff. And like, okay, if you like, a lot of people say, no, it's not cycle 1. Okay, give it cycle 1.5. It ain't cycle 3. You know what I mean? It ain't cycle 3. Something you want to check out, though, you might want to look at XRP BTC. I'm just curious how it's going. And is this a regular chart? There it is right now. So, man, I really hope this thing, friends, I really, really, really hope it goes to blockchain backers zone here. I really does. Now, if we go there, it will still be a loss because that's garbage. It would be a retracement of around, maybe it goes up here, 50% of that whole move down. I think this thing that sucks as well. Blockchain backer, he did a Fibonacci from here down to the bottom. Okay, so it comes up basically to here. It doesn't matter. And he's getting out everything here. He's getting out like 2/3 up there. Which sucks, right? But it is what it is. Like Bitcoin's too strong. It's been too strong forever. Maybe this is the time things change and like, you know, you can already tell, right? If we go up here, no one's going to sell. Why? Because they're going to say this time is different. Donald Trump is buying XRP now. Man, I hope they're right. I hope something like that happens. This is an enormous move, by the way, friends. If you're curious, man, for XRP to go back up to here, it's got to do 7.7 times Bitcoin's movement. So if Bitcoin goes to 200K, XRP has to do 14x. 14x from here is $42, I think. Yeah, 14 times 3 is $42. There you go. Yeah, so, and look, and blockchain backer's getting at 8. He's getting out at $8. See, can you see a world where it's $8, $9 XRP and everyone in the crowd's calling for 50 to 100? Absolutely, you can see that. So we'll get to see how it plays out. I want to cover this as well, friends. So Donald Trump's announcement, there was a guy who it turns out now confirmed scammer. This guy was long $92 million of ETH and 26 million of BTC. He was long 50x, which is the most degenerate, weirdest, strangest thing we have. Now, it turns out it was a scammer. And we initially thought it was a Donald Trump insider because we're like, dude, that is the most ridiculous. Because then the Trump announcement came. However, he sold before the Trump announcement. So he made a couple of million, but he missed out on like 10 to 20 million after Trump's announcement. I think he sold just before it. So I think I saw Uncle Bobby as well, who was taking jabs. He goes, oh, it's crime, it's insiders. But then people traced the wallet where the money came from. It came from this phishing website, which is just, man, I can't believe it, these phishing website, evil scammers. Look at this. Previously, a whale who used 50x leverage on HyperLiquid made a profit of 6.83 million, was suspected of insider trading. However, after tracking the address, Karner found that the funds came from phishing and he was a big player of Rubet. He liquidated his long positions before Trump's second announcement and missed tens of millions of dollars in profits. You don't know, man. Maybe he's in it. Maybe he's an insider still. I don't know when it comes to these. But I think we're going to see a lot more spooky, strange, crazy things happening. Earlier in the day, friends, showing the screenshots, green on the board for Pulse Chain out here. 7, 8, 9s and percentages. It's not what everyone expected. Like I remember when we had the before Richard Hart defeated the SEC, we were hoping it would have done what XRP did, which was a straight 100% move to flip green on the weekly super trend and then do this. But unfortunately, it's still down here. Why? ETH BTC still weak. Or you might say, oh, it was down. It was actually down here. It did 30% anyway. So yes, which is very, very far behind. We've got to break this wedge. ETH BTC, right? All comes down to Ethereum. That's the big macro force we're waiting for. And like, last thing, I guess we're going to have a quick peek at the racist Russell. Remember the racist Russell 2000? Man, what a scam this market is. Look at that. It went down, it breaks the low, and now it's just gap back up. It's like, oh, I'm not racist after all. You are racist. You don't have any white friends. You are literally the definition of racist. Racist Russell 2000, you piece of trash. It is what it is, friends. Look, I'm just going to say it. The racist Russell 2000, it's weak because of the previous administration's trash. It's still weak. It takes a long time to reverse it. I believe Bitcoin will have the positive effects of Donald Trump for a bit longer than we expect. Now, I don't know how it's going to appear. Is it going to be a dampened bear market? Is it going to be a shortened bear market? Is it going to be a bear market where we reverse a lot of the move early? Maybe. That might be it. Maybe. Well, so what I mean by that, like, I know this is going to happen. I just don't know how. Yeah. So does this mean Bitcoin goes up, everyone thinks it's over 300K, and then it actually goes to 400K in like March? That's an example. Or we go to like 200 or 300, and then in the bear market, we come back down to 80. But because of Donald Trump's great policies of crypto, it's easier in 2027 for us to come back to like 150, halfway in the range. We're like back here. Okay, that's another possibility. Or it could be in the next bull market, Donald Trump changes presidency when Bitcoin is like up here. Maybe there's some sort of crash, and because they changed the policies of stuff, but we continue going good anyway for a while. Basically, there's a positive on-flow effect from all these things. I can almost feel that's going to happen because we have so much PTSD where everyone wants to quickly cheat out early. So they can't possibly imagine that, hey, we're going to be winning so hard that you don't want to get rid of your stuff so fast. Because, yeah, I know it's very hard. That's why market's very, very tough. That's why we continue to hold. I'm wearing a Digipuff hat. Like, subscribe. Catch you soon.